Hey everybody, Jeffrey Buettner here. In this video we're going to talk about everything Todoist related. We're going to go over the basics of Todoist, we're going to do an overview of the Todoist features that I love, and touch on why I think Todoist is the best to-do list application out there. Okay, so let's jump into some of the functionality of Todoist. Just like a lot of these applications, at its core, Todoist is just a great to-do list applications. Not only can we add items to a to-do list, but we can break them down by projects, and we can schedule things for today or later dates, whether that's next week, next month, or next year. And we can also do recurring tasks, which I think is really cool. But let's start with the basics. How do we add a task? There's three real easy ways to do that. You come in here and you can click add a task at the bottom of any of these lists, and we can come in here and we can say this is to do, right? And we can come in here and add something. We can do the same thing by clicking quick add task up here, or my favorite, we can do the same thing by simply clicking the Q button and getting that quick add task in here as well. Now, you can further organize your to-do list by adding priorities. So here's my task. I can do a priority 1, which is their highest priority. We can do priority 2. We can do priority 3. And then the default is that priority 4. But if we come in here and add this with a priority 1, you can see here it's highlighted in red. It's got the red priority set, and then if I were to view this in my today list or my next 7 days list, that'll actually sort to the top automatically because it's the highest priority. And with any of our lists, we can come in here and we can sort this by priority, and that top priority one floats to the top. Another powerful thing with Todoist is scheduling. Again, we can add dates to it, right? So we can come in here and we can add a task, and I can say task 2, I want to do this today, right? Or I can say I want to do this tomorrow. And Todoist recognizes our date language, so to say, right? I can say I want to do this on the 23rd, or I want to do this next week, and it'll go ahead and schedule those for us. And if we have a date associated with our task, again, we'll see it pop up in the today list and in the next 7-day list. Along with dates, we can do recurring tasks. So I can say I want to do this every Monday, right? Or I can say I want to do this every 24th, right? Or every week. And Todoist will go ahead and schedule that for us. Now, sometimes our tasks just have that date language in there, right? Today, noon, tomorrow, next week. If you ever don't want that task to be scheduled, you can go ahead and just click the button there, and it won't schedule it on that date. It'll go ahead and just make that language a part of your Todoist title. Now, if you don't want to use that kind of language, you can always schedule by coming in here and just selecting a date, right? I can do today, tomorrow, next week. I can come in here and I can scroll down and I can pick a date like July 4th and use that to schedule a task or schedule repeating tasks. Another way you can organize in Todoist is by projects. You'll see that here on the left-hand side. You can create as many projects as you like. I've got some test ones here, shopping list, personal testing, and this just helps you kind of break down further what you want to do, right? And so we can come in here and we can have these different projects, and we can associate tasks with them. So if I'm in my inbox and I wanted to associate a task with my shopping list, I can say buy milk, and I can do a hashtag shopping list, and it'll add it to that project. And let's see here, buy milk now. There we go. And this will now show up here in our shopping list project. Okay, so that's projects. Adding tasks to projects. Within a project, we can have sections. So I've added a few sections in here to the shopping list. We've got shopping list, grocery store, hardware store, pharmacy. We can add more sections just by hovering below the bottom part of our list and clicking add new section. Add new section, which gives us a further additional way to go ahead and organize our to-do list. Now, finally, you'll see some of my tasks actually have subtasks here. This is a great way if you have projects or things that aren't going to be super simple, maybe have 4, 5, 6 steps, you can do subtasks. Now there's a couple ways we can add this, right? If I come in here and I click the I on any task, it'll pull up this right hand screen, and we can come in here and we can add subtasks just like we did before. And we can come in here and we can click, another thing to do, and we can add those subtasks. We can also, within the interface here, we can kind of slide or move tasks to underneath the task to make it a subtask, or away from it, right, to make it its own task itself. So subtasks are great. I set up recurring reminders on bigger tasks and then check off those subtasks as needed. Now, finally, again, one of the things I love about Todoist is, while it seems simple and easy to use, there's a lot of robust functionality in here. And so when we're adding tasks, not only can we add priorities and assign them to different projects, but we can make things bold. We can do bold and italic tasks. We can do links. And all of this is very easy with kind of Todoist's short code, right? So this is how you create a link. You do 3 asterisks for a bold and italic task, 2 asterisks for a bold task, and 1 just for an italicized task. Okay? Because this was Todoist. And again, I love this to-do list application because not only is it easy to use, but it's robust in nature. And you can really, if you make a habit out of adding things in here and then make also a second habit of checking this on a regular basis, you can really get a lot of things done. There's more features and functionalities built in this than it looks like out of the box, but as soon as you start playing around with it, you'll see how much is available to you. Now, everything I've demoed here today is a part of their free product. I'll go ahead and do another video demoing some of their premium functionality. But I hope this was helpful in terms of an overview of Todoist. As always, please like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time.